I want them in the car. Once they go home, once they show their family and friends, once they post it on social media, it's hard for them to back out.
The other thing is, so you said something about like a sight unseen trade-in.
Sight unseen, yeah.
Unseen? Okay.
Yeah. Which
So
means we don't actually see the vehicle.
Okay, but we can still kind of put an estimate on it?
You could put an estimate if that's the piece of the puzzle missing from you making them leave with a new car today.
Right.
You don't want to do that over the phone, though.
No.
Right?
So,
it's the opposite approach over the phone because you want to get them here.
Right. So when they come back in with the trade-in on the next day, if it happens to be like lower or whatever, right? If we can't get them that estimate,
well,
do we have to change the paperwork?
So we're going to be conservative with the offer. This is between us.
Well, right.
Right, between us, we're going to be conservative, right? We don't want to tell them that.
Absolutely.
But we're going to protect ourselves. But we are going to. I mean, listen. In a perfect world, if somebody was home to take pictures of it and send it to us, in a perfect world, right? But no, we will base it off of when we appraise the vehicle in our database. We'll base it off of the condition not being perfect, of course, because it's a pre-owned vehicle, and we'll ask them, right, on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being showroom ready, 10 being brand new, how would you rate the exterior of your vehicle, of your trade-in? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being brand new, how would you rate the exterior?
Like a 6.
A 6, okay. And what about the interior?
Probably, a 7.
Okay. Any major repairs that you have to make to the trade-in that you know about?
No, it's just, it's high on maintenance, so I just want to get rid of it.
Okay, right, which is good. You want to get rid of it, right? And then we'll put the VIN and miles into our database, and we'll put a value on it. And we'll also identify if there was an accident on the Carfax or not. So we could do that all from here.
Okay.
Right? Because that once again, a lot of times they leave the trade at home as a reason to not have to do a deal today. Right? Because they want to prevent themselves from making a decision they're going to regret.
So what if they on the so like we can still have them sign everything and have like a physical deal in, and then they just bring in the trade in the next day?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the money? What if they don't?
And you may spot them. You may do spot paperwork where you don't full sign the whole contract, but they sign something so that they feel they're cemented and committed to the deal.
Yeah.
Now, if they don't have the money.
So like they can afford the car, but they don't have it's not like liquid or whatever. They need to move it out of their savings into
fine.
Or, whatever.
Yeah, you would do what's called a promissory note. They would sign promising to bring the money back.
Okay.
And you would do that, yeah.
Is that just something I handwrite?
No, your manager will work that up. Okay. The finance manager does that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
fine.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they bring the money back.
Okay.
Cool. So 100%, yeah.
Sure.
But once again, but this is how you get creative to make car deals happen.
Gotcha.
So you don't lose them.
See, I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah.
Because I had Iacone TO a deal last night, and he was like, "Well, I'm not worried about the money right now."
Right.
I'm like, why not? I don't really didn't understand that.
Especially if they're great credit, you know that they're responsible, right? And you know they're not a credit criminal.
What if it wasn't credit though? He wanted to do like a cash down deal.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but you just
we can still do a promissory note, but
yeah, you just know. Like, they were financing the car, though, right?
No.
No.
He wanted to do a cash down deal if possible.
You mean a cash deal?
Well, yes.
Full cash deal.
Yeah.
Full cash deal. So then you could spot them in the vehicle, right? You would probably run their credit just in case.
Okay.
Just to make sure that if something were to happen where they weren't able to come up with all the funds, they could still finance the car.
Okay.
Right, as a backup plan. But that would be up to your managers. Sometimes, different dealerships will put a customer on a temp tag or a dealer tag, but that's all stuff your managers will go over with you.
Okay.
Yeah, my mindset is always, how can I find a way to make this deal happen?
Right.
And at the very least, how do I get them in the car? I want them in the car. Once they go home, once they show their family and friends, once they post it on social media, it's hard for them to back out. Right? They assumed ownership of it. Make sense?
Yeah, thanks.
This math doesn't work sometimes because last time, let's say my customer has a Camry, $30,000 car, and his payment was $499. Now Camry price is, let's say LE Camry 30,000 or 31,000. His payment coming $699 right now.
Why is that?
Is that a lease?
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason.
Right.
He's talking about a purchase.
Yeah, but and on the same token though, right? If let's fast forward a couple years from now, we could be having that same conversation, but a better one, right? Last time I was on a $30,000 car, my payment was $699, but this time around it's $599. I mean, You're actually seeing it month per month sometimes. I know, I'll give you a Jeep scenario. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, if you're a lease loyalty customer, in August the payment was X. In September, it's $120 less per month. They got $4,000 in loyalty incentives, right? So the car's cost didn't go down, right? The sticker price didn't drop, but new rebates, new incentives, new programs, which, yes, but apples to apples, if you're financing, just to kind of explain to them that the only variable there would be the rate, of course, which, you know, somebody once told me a long time ago, we sell cars, not money, right? Right, we sell cars, not money. One thing, guys, you're gonna see this a lot. If you're in the close, right? If you're in the close, and let's say, you know, last time your customer paid $30,000 for their vehicle, right? And they're currently paying $650 per month. So last time they paid $30,000 for their car. It's important to find this out on your needs assessment because for a number of reasons. One, you want to be able to compare apples to apples. But another thing is this. I need to find out what they got for their trade-in last time, and I also need to find out what they paid for their car last time. So imagine I'm going through my needs assessment, and I said, Mike, obviously today we're trading in the 2018 RAV4. You said you're paying, or whatever it was, let's say, how much did you pay for the vehicle when you bought it? You said $30,000, okay? And your monthly payment is how much? When you say $650.
$650.
Oh, wow, that's a great payment. Mike, how did you get that so low? Did you have some money down last time or a trade-in?
That's a great
Right?
way to go.
Did you get, for years I tried, how'd you get it so low? And I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like that was too, like, so I have to kind of sometimes layer on top of it, right?
Yeah.
I had to layer a little bit. Did you have a trade-in or some money down? I had some money down, say that.
I had some money down.
Okay, how much did you put down?
$7,000.
Best way to sell someone their next car is to figure out how they bought their last one. We're creatures of habit. Human beings and consumers. $7,000. Now watch, I try to bump them. Plus your taxes and tax? He would say no, probably just, you would probably say no, just the 7.
No, just a 7.
Just a 7. Right. He would probably say, right? And did you have a trade-in? I want you to say yes.
Yes.
And do you remember if you had equity or how much you got for the trade? I want you to say no.
No equity.
Chances are he does not remember from 3 years ago what he got for his trade. So think about that. I went through my needs assessment. He doesn't remember what he got for his trade last time, okay? So now this time, when he's beat me up over trade, I'm gonna say, Mike, you know, I know when we went through that needs assessment together, I'd asked you how you got your monthly payments so low last time, the $650. You said you had a trade-in, but you didn't remember what you got for your trade, nor should you. I wouldn't either. And what that tells me is that when you left the dealership that day, you left not because you got a number for your trade you were comfortable with. You left because you could see yourself driving that car every single day and you could afford the monthly payment. So the same thing would apply today, right?
Absolutely.
If he doesn't remember what he paid for his car last time, how much did you pay for last time? I think 30 something. I'm going to say the same thing. Mike, I know when I asked you what you paid for your car last time, you didn't really remember it. I wouldn't remember either because you left that dealership that day, not because you saw the price of the car and said, that's what I want to pay for a vehicle. I mean, that's the exact reason why you're financing it, because you weren't paying cash, right? You cared about the payment. You left the dealership that day because you said to yourself, I see a car that checks every box for me and my family, me and my household, and I can afford the monthly payment. So the sale price is a piece of the puzzle. It's not the whole puzzle.
Correct.
The puzzle comes together when really 3 things happen. Number 1, you love the car enough to own it, which you do, right?
That's the most important.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 2, you can afford the vehicle. Down payment, monthly payment, are we comfortable with it? A little bit. Okay, well, we're going to circle back. And number 3, you like the salesperson enough to work with him. You like me enough? If not, I'll get you somebody else. No, you're great, Aunt. He moves back in.